Oh yeah, brother. I just came down here from this bridge area, public access. Although there's a fence on that side for a private property, and there's also a fence on this side right over here for private property, huh? Fascinating. This is the creek I'm going to be exploring today. So here am I, everybody. It's your boy Extreme Philly Fishing, back with some news and some amazing videos, hopefully on the YouTube platform. If you guys already help Extreme Philly Fishing financially on Patreon, or you are part of the YouTube monthly members, you already know about this trip, this adventure that I am doing down here, right, in the state of Tennessee. If you don't know about it yet, summarizing family emergencies actually led Extreme Philly Fishing and family members to drive all the way from Pennsylvania to Tennessee, 12.5-hour drive. Yesterday was a Saturday. We spent the whole day in the car. It was tedious, but we finally got here. And Sunday morning, you guys know it. I mean, my sister is dealing with the things she needs to deal down here. She had to come down here in person, right? That is not exactly my problem. So I kind of decided to explore some local creeks, right? And shoot some YouTube videos for you guys. Catch them juicy species for my life list. I am currently at 280 different species of fish. I have the hyperlink to my life list in the description of the video, right? I have caught up to date 280 different species of fish, all on hook and line, excluding hybrids, mutations, bycatches, whatever you want to call it, right? All on hook and line. And hopefully today, by exploring this creek right here, which is just a tiny creek around my sister's property. I don't even know if people fish here, how pressure it is, what species are here. Hopefully by exploring this place, we're going to add some more species to the 280. Stay tuned, today should be good. Man, this creek is looking real good and real juicy. I got my polarized sunglasses over here so it removes the glare from the water, and the first glance, I can already see a few micros swimming right under the bridge. And I got my Tanago hooks, so you know I'm going to find out later what they are. I see some bigger, a little bit bigger fish is swimming right around this area right over here. And I'm gonna get started with lures. So I got here a little Aerotech Y-Fry. I'm going to cast lures around to see if there are any bigger species in this creek, because really, I have no clue what is in it. So, all right, let's get this fishing session started. Seems to be something right around there. I don't know what it is though. Is that Oh, got him, dude. What is that? Wow, dude, it just came and whacked the Y-Fry. Wait, is that what I think it is? Is that a rock bass? Gee Louise, wow, bro. A rock bass like this is like real nice size. For down here, I am not so sure, but look at that. Got here a beautiful rock bass, the Ambloplites rupestris, first species of the day, whacked the Y-Fry. I wish it was another species of Ambloplites, you know, like the shadow bass or the Roanoke bass, but those are out of range. So this has to be a rock bass. This is truly wonderful, magnificent. Look at the red coloration here on this fish's eye, huh? It may not be a new species for me, but this fish fought so good. And like I said, nice size for my area, but for this area, this may as well just be common. Y-Fry seems to be working, so let's keep up the Y-Fry a little bit more and give a few more casts to see if anything different shows up. That was like one of my first casts of the day. Damn, dude. Oh my goodness. Just got another one whack me here. But why are these always species that I have already though? I think this is a red breast. Oh, wait, no, it's not a red breast. Holy macaroni, dude. Put it in the photo tank, Leo. Put it in the photo tank. Fellas, this is a real good start, I am definitely enjoying the fishing session today already. I mean, the whole goal of these fishing trips is really to catch a species of fish that I don't usually catch around my area, right? I was shaking for a little bit when this fish showed up just now because I thought, you know, I saw it in the water and I was just like, red breast sunfish, right? The Lepomis auritus. And then when it came out of the water and I took a good look at it, man, I was like, this ain't no red breast sunfish. It turned out to be a long-eared sunfish, the Lepomis megalotis. And although not a new species of fish, because I have caught this before in Louisiana, the videos are on the YouTube channel, it is still a super beautiful sample. A species of fish that I don't usually find around my area, right? They're just not in Pennsylvania. Check it out, the beauty. I mean, just look at the beauty of this fish. Okay? I'm gonna take it out of the photo tank so that you guys can admire this fish a little bit more, but look at the beauty of what is called the long-ear sunfish, right? My fellow Googans tend to catch long ears quite frequently down in Texas, and they usually misidentify it for other different species of fish, right? Check that out. You got that opercular flap right there that is pretty big with a little bit of white around it. And look at the body patterns on this fish, right? There's no way you can really misidentify other than, ouch. So there you have it. Anyways, second species of the day. I'm going to release it over here. This is just beautiful, fascinating. I love it. And this is what I'm here for. To unveil all the different potential cool species in this creek. Oh yeah. That is beautiful, man. Oh, this is what I do this for. Dude, that is what's up, man. I like that very much. White fry just got demolished 2 times over here by the little creek. Oh, look at that, another one. Man, so aggressive. They see the white fry in the water, it'll attack a white fry, my man. Can't resist it. And this fish fights strong. How come they fight stronger than the ones in my area? Oh my goodness, look at this. Ooh. Every time I land one of these, you guys may think, yo man, is EPF on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs, you know? It's just that this is a species of fish that I usually don't see in my area. Look at the colors of this fella. My goodness gracious, I'm going to take a photo of this one, extra patterns of the long ear, just to have it on my folder. I just love this stuff. I can't get enough of it. White fry all the way in its mouth. I wouldn't trade live listing or multi-species angling and doing these species assessments for anything else out there. Anything else. Look at the magnificent colors and patterns on this fish. This complex pattern right over here. Wow, man. That is truly phenomenal. Folks at home, I see some sucker type fish down there. I see some sucker type fish down there. You know what that means? That means it is time to put on the night crawlers and the worms on the bottom, because those may be new species for me. I don't know exactly what those fish are, but I got some juicy night crawlers all the way from Pennsylvania, man. I got some Pennsylvania natives right here. And you guys know that when EPF sees a sucker around, I ain't just gonna let the sucker be. Potentially a new species on my life list? I'm going out there with just a split shot, little hook, and a whole worm alive. And I'm going to try to catch those suckers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable. I came back not even 2 minutes later, and all the suckers just disappeared from the spot. I don't know if they swam up or down. I'm like waiting in the middle of the creek right here with just an eye crawler here, and I see a bunch of sunfish, but no sucker. Yeah, that's great. That is great, that is great. That is great, that is great. Come get it, boy. Sunfish got it. It's hard to get the suckers. It's hard to get the suckers because there's so many sunfish around here. I'm letting my worm sink all the way to the bottom, and the long ear are getting to my worm first. And this one ate, man, this one ate the whole worm pretty much. Give me my worm back. Oh, ate the whole thing, but there's some suckers right in front of me. Smaller ones though. I don't think it is the same species. Ooh, my pips, my pips. You guys didn't really get to see it in this video, but I just spent the last 90 minutes trying to catch the suckers over there in that hole, especially the ones in the range of 6 to 7 inches, and I failed miserably. People think it's easy to catch suckers. I don't know which species of suckers those are. They're feeding actively on the bottom, but even when I put my tiny worm right on their faces, they didn't want anything to do with it. So I just switched to a size 18 hook. Maybe I will give the suckers a little bit more of a try, or maybe I'll try to catch some micros around the area, because I see a lot of micros around here, to see if there are any species over here that I haven't caught before. Boy, I just tied on the tanago. You guys know when EPF tie on the tanago, man, the stuff is real. I'm ready to catch one of those colorful ones down there to see what the heck these fish are. Yep, boy. What we got here? Size 18 hook. Gee, man, it's one of those Notropes. I hate Notropes species because they are hard to identify. I don't know exactly which ones are over here. I'm just gonna put this in my photo tank and then we'll talk about it. I believe that every life lister out there is going to agree with me on this to a certain extent. I believe when it comes to Notropes species, which is a type of shiner, like a species of shiner, it is very, very hard to identify them. So I have a love-hate relationship with Notropes species. On one hand, I'm always very happy to land a new one, like this little fella right here that I just landed from the creek, you know? But on the other hand, I have no idea what this is. I'll have to go back home, I'll have to hit the books, I'll have to hit the Peterson's guidelines to freshwater fishes, the Audubon Society fishes, whatever, and I'll have to look up the ranges of the different Notropes here in Tennessee to actually try to find out what is this. Because at first glance, where I just caught this fish, this looks to me like a swallowtail shiner, potentially, a Notropes procni. It kind of looks to me like it could be a mimic shiner. It looks to me like it could be an iron collar shiner. It looks to me, it could be anything. So I would need to look up the range of the species. I would release this one right now. For now, this is going to be the mystery Notropes. Now, the good news is that there are a few Notropes over there that are more colorful than this one. They may be in spawning season right now. It may be a different species. So hopefully if I catch one of those colorful ones, I will be able to actually properly identify this dude. We will see what happens. But for now, let me release this guy here. Man, Notropes, it's really love-hate relationship. Every time I catch one, I think to myself, man, is this really a new species? Is this something that I have actually caught before? You guys take a look at this, and you tell me if this doesn't look, you know, like the iron collar shiner, or that I've caught previously, or if this doesn't look like a little swallowtail shiner that I caught in my area previously. Dude, this looks just like it, you know? Ay, ay, ay. There we go, there we go. Is this the colorful one, or is this just the regular one? It came up on the tanago. This is just a regular one, and I have no idea what this is, but this is different. I think this is different than the last one. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the photo tank. We're gonna take a few shots, and I'm going to identify all of these later. That is just great, you know. I was taking photos of that fish, and he just escaped right from over here when it was my hand, flopped back out there and swam away. But anyways, I truly believe that fish was different than the first one that we caught. If you pay close attention to detail, the second one had a mouth that was kind of blunt, and it didn't have the black coloration that the first fish had on the bottom of the mouth, right? So potentially two different species. That was still not the colorful one that is swimming out here. So I am going to do a little bit more of microfishing, and because I really want to find out what that colorful one is. Yeah, let's see what we got. Is this the same, a different one? All these fish look the same to me. Dude, what is this? This looks like a blunt nose. This really looks like a blunt nose minnow. I don't know. What do you guys think, huh? The head is very, very blunt. It's got the horns, and it certainly looks like the Pimefalis genus with this tail right here. I would say blunt nose minnow. I'm gonna put this one in the photo tank though. I really, really believe that this fella right here is a blunt nose minnow, a fish from the Pimefalis genus. And if it is actually a new species for me. The only other Pimefalis that I have on my life list is actually the fathead minnow that I caught around my area. Check it out how blunt the head of this dude is, right? I took enough shots. I am going to identify all of them later when I get back home. For now, I'm just going to put this guy back here, tiny fella, maybe a new species, okay? Easy now, boy, easy. He's recovering a little bit, was in the photo tank. That is the benefit of having a photo tank right there. You release them, and they don't die. Yes! No! You guys saw that? That was the colorful one. Yes! Got it! Got it! Got the bright one! Got the bright one! No! No! Fatal mistake. Fatal mistake. This is so discouraging. This is so discouraging. It took another 20 minutes for me to finally hook that one. I saw it come over, look at the tanago, and pow, we got it. And then I lost it. And I spooked all the fish too, of course, because I walk back and forth, so I have to wait a little bit for them to come back. Man, it was fatal mistake. I thought the tanago was going to hold. Well, needless to say, it didn't hold. Next time, I'm gonna catch one. I'm not gonna get too excited, and I'm gonna grab it with my hand first and then walk towards the photo tank, if it happens. Yes, yes, yes. Different. Photo tank, baby. Different. Photo tank. Hell yeah, boy. This is what's up. It wasn't the colorful one, but I was eyeing this fish down there. Dude, I kid you not. You guys ain't gonna believe when I say this. I was eyeing this fish down there among the school of 50 for over 35 minutes. Almost fell in the damn creek, but it's all worth it. That's what's up. Now we shall find out what this is. I am not taking risks with this guy over here for it to get out of the photo tank. No way, no way. I'm going back to land over there where it is safe. I'm gonna take photos without the fish trying to escape, because this right here may be potentially the second new species of the day. Yeah. 35 minutes over here, just catching blunt nose minnow after blunt nose minnow after blunt nose minnow. eyeing these guys down there. Caught it on the tanago. Oh yeah, whatever this is, I definitely don't have. See, it's in the mouth still with the tanago. So I'm gonna wet my hands here real quick. Look at the size of the mouth of this little creature. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? My tanago hook, right? This little. If you use a hook that is too big for these fellas, they don't eat. So let's see, what the heck is this? Well, I have no clue for now, other than the fact that this is a new species. Central stone roller, maybe? I don't know. All right, I took enough photos of our mystery compostoma for now. At least that is the genus that first came to my mind when it comes to this little fella. I would like to emphasize that I am no expert when it comes to the species of fish down here in Tennessee. When I saw these guys just sucking the stuff down there, I put the tanago right in front of it. Like I said, it took 35 minutes targeting this very specific fish for this fish to come up. And when it came up, the first thing that came to my mind was a central stone roller, which is a species that I don't have yet. But regardless of what this species is, probably some species in the compostoma genus I'm going to look up later, it is a new species for me. And that blunt nose minnow that we caught earlier today, mystery, right? That is also a new species for me. So that was like 181 right over there, and this is 182, although I still need to properly identify it, right? Because I'm not so sure what this is yet. I'm gonna give you guys a final view of this fish right here. Regardless of which species it is a beautiful, beautiful fish. My man, we definitely don't have things like this around Pennsylvania, or at least not around my area of Pennsylvania, right? Maybe if you go maybe to the west side of it, you will have it. I'm going to release this fellow over here. Boom. See how small it is? It was just sucking stuff down there. Pa, 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 pa. So tiny. Not easy to catch at all. I haven't been able to catch the mystery shiner yet, which is potentially a new species for me also. So I'm going to keep working. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to keep working on that shiner until it shows up. I promise you guys, I'm not on drugs, okay? Fishing is my drug. People say that microfishing is easy. A lot of people make fun of microfishing. Two folks who passed here earlier on kayaks looked at me microfishing and they thought I was crazy. But let me tell you all something, it is not easy at all, especially when you are targeting a specific species of fish. It took me 35 minutes to hook that one little bright shiner that got off of my hook. I still don't know what that is. It's a potential new species. And then it took me another 30-35 minutes to target that compostoma specifically, which I don't know which species it is yet, but it is a new species for me. That is already 1 hour and 10 minutes that I've been spending here, you know, just targeting this fish. And man, I am not going to give up until either I catch that bright shiner or, I don't know, we will see. Oh, what is that? That looked interesting. What was it? Something came out from that rock. Darter, darter, darter. I knew it was interesting. Darter. Is this a new species of darter for me? Or is this one that I already have? That is the main question. Man, I saw the little fella over there come out from a rock. What do we got here? What type of darter is that? I guess we'll figure out. Just took a few shots of this darter right here. For now, this is going to be the mystery darter because I really have no clue what species of darter that is. I know that you guys couldn't see very well in the photo tank, so I'm just gonna show you outside of it. And if it escapes, it escapes. Check it out. So this is the little darter that I just caught. It's got a little bit of blue blue and orange on the anal fin, and it's got black, red, black on the dorsal fin, right? So I think this is enough for me later to kind of identify this darter properly. I'm going to take a few more shots of it, and I'm just going to let it go. It is not the bright fish that I was looking for, but it may be a potential new species as well. So I will go home later. I'm going to identify it properly. Check it out. A final view of our little darter. Beautiful dorsal fin, black, red, black. Huh. Tennessee, you know, Tennessee. Things are going good so far. Easy. Oh, sorry, it was in the current. Don't worry, the fish did not float. It was a little bit confused, but it is on the bottom now. It's been in the photo tank the entire time. Oh, look at that, huh, Gar? Get out of here. That's not food for you. There are some gar in the creek that I've seen already. I don't have that species, I believe. I'm going to go after later. The gar are spawning. They're spawning. But for now, I'm going to focus a little bit more on the micros. That darter was definitely a great bonus, potential new species. Going to hit the books later. Still can catch the bright shiners. They're swimming right over there. Can't catch them. Got him. Got a nice darter here. I don't know if it is the same one that we had before, but this one's like super colorful. Holy moly! Forget about that bright shiner. We are going to slay the darters now. Holy cow. This one here, woo! Juicy. All right, let's give this fish a little bit more of water. There we go. Fresh water from the creek. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you all, this one right here is a beauty. Man, this is by far the most beautiful darter I have ever seen or caught. I think this is a rainbow darter. I am not 100% sure, but let me tell you all, this beats missing that bright shiner twice any day. I don't know if this darter is the same species as the darter that we caught previously. Like I said, everything in this video is uncertain. I am no Tennessee species expert. I need to hit the books. I am no darter expert. I mean, darter expert, but I do believe that this is a rainbow darter. If you think differently, you let me know, because anyways, pretty sure this is a new species for me. I'm going to release this fish now. By far, my goodness gracious, this trip all worth it. I'm sorry about my sister going through the hardships that she's going right now, but oh my goodness, you cannot come to Tennessee and not target these little guys. People can make fun of microfishing all they want. You cannot come to Tennessee and not do this. Well, that is great. It just started raining over here. No thunderstorm, but just rain. Thankfully, I am under the bridge, so I am protected. Kind of having a little break right now. Having some lunch time, you know. That's how I eat it. Because I'm a savage. Anyways, there are still so many species from this particular creek that I have to catch that I just haven't had the chance yet. There's the gar. There are the bigger species of sucker that I don't know what species those are. Ooh, look at that. The rain just got stronger, right? And there are a bunch of other micros that I still need to catch as well, right? Including the fish that is like super bright, potential other species of darters. So as you guys can see, I don't know when this rain is actually going to stop. I'm going to call it a day for this video. I am going to be here in Tennessee for the next 4 or 5 days though, so I can just come back. Today, the fishing was so good, the species were so good, that I didn't even move from the spot. I didn't wade down or up this creek. You see what I'm saying? So who knows, maybe next episode I'm going to explore a few other holes, right, to see what is around here. You just never know. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I do apologize for the lack of identification in this video, but like I said, I am no expert when it comes to Tennessee fishes. I will have to hit the books when I go back to Philly. Tie lines and take it easy.